Hello everyone, it's DV here, and today I have for you part 2 of my Silent Assassin suit only fiberwire default loadout and location run of the Hitman trilogy. Now for the rules, here they are again. If you didn't see the first part of the run on Hitman 1 yet, I suggest you watch it first. You should see a link in the top right corner of the screen right now for you to do so. As always guys, don't hesitate to leave a like, comment or even subscribe to the channel. These videos take a long time to make, so if you could do that, that would be very appreciated. And now let's go straight to Hawke's Bay for the start of the run. So here we skip the cutscene immediately because it doesn't matter if you do it or not.
At the location.
Shoot that camera.
Good aim.
And we make our way in using that window. Now that we are here, obviously we're gonna go into the safe room. Get a few things. First the tranquilizer gun and a grenade. We get this dongle thing and we shoot the cameras.
For the office computer, no doubt.
And here I'm gonna go for a very RNG based strat. So I'm gonna do the save right here. Now back to the save. First thing I'm gonna do is to trigger this because I forgot to do it before the save.
I'm in.
Hurry. I'm detecting movement up the road.
And the first thing I do here is to create a lockdown by throwing a grenade in that corner. The idea here is to bring Orson and my target in the room. The problem is that one of the rules of the run is to never lose the Silent Assassin rating, so I'm gonna need to find a way to get rid of Orson and have Anya not looking at me before I kill her. But after a few tries I got it. So here they are both in the room. I'm gonna trank Orson. She's still not looking at us right now. And we managed to kill her without losing Silent Assassin at any point. Now the issue is that I need to hide the body because there's no way they don't find it at some point. So here I try to find a path to do so. And I do, luckily. It's very RNG based now to do that, but yeah, I got it right this time. So now she's safe in a closet, but me, I'm not, because this guy is really close to that door. I tried to escape, but no, I cannot at this time, so I go into this freezer. I'm gonna wait it out a little bit. The body is found here, but it's a tranquilized body, so we don't lose Silent Assassin for that. And now these two guys are making their way out. So I decide to exit my freezer here and make my way to the beach. I'm almost spotted here, but that's fine. And now we can make our way towards the boat where we came from. Now for the destruction, the classic one. You shoot this thing in the truck. That's gonna bring everyone here. I prepare my tranquilizer just in case there is still one guard next to the boat, because it happens sometimes, but it's not the case here, and we can escape easily. So yeah, it's a different strat. Definitely not the easiest because it's very RNG based. But it was fun, I wanted to try that. 5 minutes, it's a little bit long, but that's fine. And now we can make our way towards the next map, which is Miami.
Welcome to Miami, 47. The innovation race is on its last day, and it is down to the wire. Thousands of eager fans are gathered for the final laps of this unexpectedly close race. Sierra Knox is expertly piloting her red Kronstadt car. Her father, Robert Knox, roams the nearby expo building where Kronstadt is showcasing its new prototype car. The Kronstadt RK Mark III has seen fierce competition from the Chinese Kowloon Heavy Industries' new racer. Moses Lee, CEO of Kowloon, has taken a dominant lead and looks invincible. Sierra Knox will need to risk it all if she wants to win for the third year in a row. The stakes are as high as they can get.
Alright, so here the first thing I'm gonna do is rush towards the parking lot, through this tunnel. Here there is a camera, we need to avoid it. Pick up this coin.
Hello, sir.
And these two coconuts here. Here there is another camera, so I'm gonna hug the wall. And now I rush straight to the mission story for Sierra, which is the mascot meeting thing.
Jim, it's me. I'm here now, ready to meet up with Sierra Knox over at the hotel.
Oh, my head. Some guy
I pick up the key as well
stole my mask.
for this particular mission story. And since I have a little bit of time, while he's on the phone, I'm gonna take care of that guy already for later. And now I go back to him.
Huh?
His phone call should be over and I can give him the keys I just picked.
Hey, yo, did you find some keys over there? Oh man.
And now we're good on that side.
Thank you.
The next step is to go for the cameras.
Hey, I mentioned I bought a bike. Yeah.
So here I'm gonna do the classic using the fuse box to lure the security guard outside.
My only regret is that we never went together. Real big on these long drives. Only had a motorhome, and that's not really me. We get into a fight even before we had left Miami.
I'm gonna knock this guard with the coconut. He's sleeping, so he doesn't see shit, because I need a spare gun. And I also take care of the cameras. I exit from the back, and now I go straight for the elevator shaft to go up the building to kill Robert. We take care of this woman who's on the way. Her body is never gonna be found, so we can leave it here. And we go up the pipe all the way to the top. Here on the left, these two guys are walking left, so I know I can go in the window now. The timing is perfect. And I'm gonna shoot that computer right there to make Robert come to us. Obviously, as always, he's not alone. So I need to do something here. I'm gonna drop 3 coins here. I have 4 total. This part is super inconsistent. It's a pain in the ass. I always get slightly seen before killing Robert, which is not good for the rules we have. So I went for something very complicated here, but it kind of works. I'm gonna wait for these two to be out of sight, and here I'm gonna drop a gun and a coin immediately to have the guard stay here for a while. In the meantime, Robert is gonna pick up all the coins.
Command, we might have a situation.
As always, this guy is on the phone before moving in, which is fucking atrocious, but this is how it is. You never know which side is gonna go around the boxes, which is another problem. And here I know I have to go fast, because he was right about to turn. But I have the time to get rid of him without being seen, and I dump him here immediately.
Heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
Here my movement is a little bit weird because I was going backwards before going through the window and everything. So yeah, I got a little bit confused here, but that's fine. We go down the pipe. Now I take the time to put this guy in the box here. I don't think I have to because this body is not gonna get found, I think, but yeah, better be safe than sorry. We're still trespassing here, so we need to leave.
This is entering its final lap for
You can hop the fence here, but it's a close call, but it works every time. Here I'm picking up a hammer, and I need to cross the racetrack. Luckily for me, the timing is perfect here for these two, so I can go behind this guy and the other guy. Crouch walking, because if you don't, they can hear you. And now I'm gonna make my way towards the hotel, where the meeting is gonna take place.
47. The race is over. Sierra will be coming off the track anytime now.
I open this with the crowbar, and now I'm gonna get rid of the two guards who are nearby. There's 3 of them, but yeah, I cannot get rid of the third one. But these 2, it's an easy thing. I'm gonna get them one by one here.
Got nothing here.
I pick up the gun and my crowbar, and I'm gonna put this one in the trash can. And after that, I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the second one. Now we are ready for the finale. I'm gonna drop the gun I picked here for the third guard, and I'm gonna wait for Sierra and the mascot to have their meeting. So the guard is first. He's gonna see the gun and leave for a long time.
Say what? That makes no sense.
Well, I'm sure your father would be very interested in the reports, concluding that someone has been funneling money from the palace project into...
And now I can toss a distraction here. She's gonna send the mascot guy. Here you want to knock him not too early, so she doesn't hear anything. So I wait a little bit. His body is well hidden behind these things here. I get my crowbar back. And technically here, she should be facing the right way already for us to fiber wire her, which is the case. I take care of her. And here, since I have a crowbar,
Target's down.
that's great because I have an exit immediately.
For an exit, and we'll speak again soon.
And we're out. "10 minutes, not too bad." I tried to get rid of Sierra after the race, before all this, but yeah, couldn't do it. That's fine. And now our next destination is going to be Santa Fortuna. Let's go. So here I skip the cutscene immediately because we are on a tight timing for almost the entire mission, I would say. I'm gonna pick up a crowbar first, very important. Avoid the camera here, pay attention.
I was supposed to have a quick meeting with Señorita Martinez.
We're gonna make our way inside Andrea little compound here. I almost get seen here. Now we are in. This guard doesn't see shit, as always. And we're gonna make our way around here and go downstairs using this pipe. Straight to the meeting room because she's gonna go there very soon.
The statue is ready for the unveiling, Miss
But there's a guard in the way, so we're gonna take care of him immediately.
¿Qué es esto?
Here I pick up his gun, because if we leave it here, that's gonna fuck everything up. And I put the guard's body safe in a box in the next room. And now we need to wait just a little bit. Andrea is gonna come down in the meeting room with Paola, the old lady. They are coming now. And now a strike. Switch to the fiber wire, of course, and get rid of Andrea for the first kill.
Martinez is down.
And I get rid of her
Good work.
in the river, so the piranhas can have a little lunch. Perfect. Now I'm gonna hide Paola's body as well. The last step here is to get rid of the cameras, so in order to do that I'm gonna lean against this part here, shoot one bullet and leave. Using the pipe again. And we're making our way out the same way we came in. And now we're gonna go straight towards the coke fields to kill Franco. Gonna pick up this coin on the way. So here I know I'm at the right timing because these two guards are right here and about to move. So that's perfect for us to just go through. And we go straight into the bushes. Here I'm gonna go around this house here because I had another route before and I was still used to it somehow.
What was that? Oh shit.
So now Franco is about to go in that shed in front of us here, but I have time still. There's a guy inside, so I need to get rid of him first, using the AC off and on again. Here I don't pay attention, I don't realize I'm not concealed. But that's gonna be fine in the end. So I knock this guy. I'm not gonna hide the body immediately. I pick up the key and I open the door. Here I need to act fast because he's about to enter the shed. So I place a coin in that spot so I can get rid of him in a place where no one is gonna see it through the window. As you can see, the timing is fairly tight. He's entering the house now. He's gonna see the coin. I exit my box and I get rid of him.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work, 47.
Here I'm gonna leave using the door as cover because there's a guard on my left. And I'm gonna get rid of the body of this guy. I'm not sure he's gonna get discovered, but yeah. Better be safe than sorry again. I'm gonna use the crowbar for the last time. And I can make my way into the villa. And that's where I put my save. You don't see it maybe, but Rico is right there in front of us at this moment. He's about to go back to his office, so we are on a tight timing again here. Back to the safe. I'll go behind this big screen. And here I need to distract this guard on my right for a little bit of time for what comes next. So I'm gonna drop a gun here. Here the maid is in the right position for us to go here and get rid of this guard for later, because the exit is gonna be a pain in the ass if this guy is still here. I hide him a little bit better. And I move the gun as well, just in case. Now I'm gonna go around these sofas here. I'm almost gonna get seen here, but it's fine. And now we go upstairs, climbing. At this stage, there's only one guard in the room, so we need to get rid of him. You need to put the coin in a good way here to be able to corner subdue him. So pay attention to that. I'm gonna move him a little bit, not really necessary, but we still do. We pick up the gun on that guy and we go drop it here. The idea is for the gun to be seen not too early, because as you can see, Rico's guard is a little bit lagging behind, so if he sees the gun too early, he may ask the other guard standing at the door to get the gun, which is not what we want. So here he sees the gun, he's gonna ask his own guard to get rid of it. And now we wait for him to leave.
Deal is more or less in order. Now where's my information?
Here I toss the coin maybe a little bit early because the door is not closed yet, but
Your
yeah,
patience
it works
will
in
be
the end.
rewarded, but I need first
And now we get rid
the sun,
of the last target.
and I will give you the names you desire.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
Now we need to wait a little bit because the maid is coming back exactly where we don't want her to be. Now we have two gardeners on these stairs. One is facing the right way, which is the one on the very left, but the other one is looking at the stairs, so that's a problem. Took me time to find the perfect coin for this. It was really a pain in the ass. But this coin works. So I'm gonna wait for the two guards to be far away enough so they don't hear the coin. So we toss that coin, he's gonna turn around, only him. The other gardener, as you can see, is facing the other way, so that's good. And now we can make our way out with this ladder and back to the bus stop. And that's it for Santa Fortuna. "10 minutes as well, not too bad. And now let's go to our next destination, which is Mumbai. So here we skip the cutscene immediately because we are on a tight timer again, for the first kill at least. We're gonna make our way inside the Rangan Tower, so to do this easily, always the same thing, you shoot that camera and up the wall. There's a second camera above these stairs, we shoot it right now. That's gonna make this woman turn and go upstairs. We follow her, but not towards the stairs, but the elevator shaft. Here I'm gonna make a first stop here to shoot the cameras because there's a guy that's gonna look into the elevator shaft above, and no matter how fast I tried to be here, I was seen, so I need to take a pause anyway. You're gonna see him now. He's gonna look a little bit and turn around very quickly. There we go. And now we go up to the very top. And we're gonna get rid of that guy by tossing a coin in that corner. The good thing here is I have the attention of the target as well, so he's gonna be slowed down a little bit. We're gonna need that.
Watching the match, huh?
I get rid of him, and I'm gonna pick up the gun, the key card, and my coin. I tuck his body a little bit more in the corner because we're gonna send someone down here at some point. Now we use the key card on that door, and this guard here, we need him out. So I'm gonna drop the gun right here, toss a coin, pick it up, and go in the box immediately.
The team doctor to spike the tea with a little something. Command the players. I just heard something. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. The odds were too good to ignore. Well, congratulations, Mr. Uncle. Thank you, my friend. Not another one. This is a disgrace, really.
He's gonna go straight towards the body, but he's not gonna see it. He's gonna take the stairs. He's looking in front of him, apparently. And now we wait for Rengan because he's gonna have a phone call alone here for a few seconds, so that's where we need to strike. I need to go super fast here as well because on the minimap, as you can see, another guard is coming, so I drag his body just enough so this guard doesn't see it. I leave the room,
For the wicked, however, on to the next one.
and as you can see, he's gonna lean against this box here and not look. So I get rid of the guard we subdued before in the box. Same goes for Rengan. And now we are out of here, quick, using the elevator shaft again. I'm not gonna go all the way down because we're gonna get spotted. I'm gonna go for the floor above and go down the stairs. I'm gonna check if I have safe passage here. I do. And now we're gonna leave the building and go for the maelstrom. So here we're gonna go past the crow's nest. So pay attention, sometimes there is one smoking outside. He's an enforcer, he can spot you. Here we shoot that ladder. And we're gonna go for the maelstrom meeting place, let's say. There's a guard and a lady here inside. I need to get rid of them. So here I'm gonna pick up this battery and toss it in a very specific spot. So only the guard outside of the house is gonna hear it, as you can see on the minimap. That's the case. And I'm tossing a coin here in the house to take care of the lady. So now they're gonna split apart. I need to act quick because he's gonna come back very soon. I take care of her here. Put her in the box. Well, the closet. And I'm gonna make my way upstairs. I need to act fast because he's coming back, the guard already. Here, I'm picking up this iron. And I drop my gun here, but that's not what I need to do. I realize I need my gun still. To shoot the flag. Shooting the flag is gonna make the maelstrom come here. Now I drop the gun. And shooting that flag causes a panic. So the guard upstairs are panicked, but the guard downstairs is panicked also, is gonna make his way up. He doesn't see the gun at this point because he's in a
Someone's coming up the
searching
stairs into
state,
the secured area.
let's say.
It looks like a man. See if you can get close to him.
He's gonna see the gun. I do that because if he goes in the stairs and I try to subdue him, it doesn't work well.
But I volunteered
father's right. Yeah, sure would be.
And now we're going to go back down. Place a coin for the maelstrom. It's going to come very soon. And we hide in that closet here. The maelstrom is here.
There was supposed to be a guard here.
Indeed.
Guess I let myself in.
47? That's the maelstrom. You found him.
So he sees the coin. We exit the closet. We go around a little bit so he doesn't see us. And we get rid of him.
The infamous maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47.
I get my coin back, and now I'm leaving. There's a guard on the left, so pay attention. And we're going straight for Vanya's compound. Here I'm gonna get rid of this guard, but I don't think it's necessary. But at this point in time, I wasn't sure of the strat for Vanya, so I got rid of that guy. And now I'm gonna go into this container here to get a propane flask. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure of the strat at this point, so I decided to make my save here. Now back to the save. I tried many things that didn't work. Totally forgot about the pool opportunity for Vanya. So I decided to go for it at the end after trying many things that were not very good. So here I have two guards on the left side of that container and the door is locked. So I'm going to drop a gun here, toss a coin.
You heard that, right? Well, go have a look, man.
What?
So he sees the gun, he's gonna pick it and go back inside the container.
Where did that come from?
Here I have to go fast because the door closes very quickly. I get rid of him and I drag him into a box. I look closely to that window here because sometimes there's a guy that can see us. Here I decide to take care of the second guard as well. It's not necessary, but I did it anyway. And now I'm gonna get back to my propane flask. I tried to toss it behind the container, but it wasn't going very well. It was slower. So that's that. And now we're gonna use that propane flask to open this door. Here I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to lockpick the door and I don't use the place key. So I place the propane flask here. I'm gonna shoot it to open the door, creating a panic, but there is a box right next to it, so I hide inside and wait a little bit. And here it's a little bit random sometimes, so you don't really know what's gonna be after the door. I have definitely this woman in the way. I look at the minimap at the same time to see what's around the pool area. But yeah, this woman is here to stay, so I sacrifice a coin for that. She's moving towards the coin and I can just make my way in that secluded area. And here it's a waiting time because she's gonna have plenty of conversations before coming alone here. There she is. We get rid of her.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shah. Excellent work, 47.
But obviously on my way out there is plenty of problems. The first one is this guard here, but luckily for me I still have a gun that I can spare. I'm gonna place it right behind him, use a coin to make him see the gun. And take it away.
No way. Yes. The body's on the table. I'll come service momentarily. Seriously, who just leaves their toys lying around like this? No respect.
And now I have still two people in the way, two women, one right next to the door here. I'm gonna send her away with a coin. I only have 2 coins left at this point, so no mistakes are allowed. And immediately I do the same for the one at the door leading outside. And I can leave safely. So here I need to pay attention to that window again, going through the container. And right to the exit. And that's Mumbai done. "15 minutes, a little bit long, but yeah, Vanya's cycle was not good for us on that one. We had to wait a long time. And now, let's go to our next destination, Whittleton Creek. So here, we skip the cutscene once again because the timings are tight. The first step for us here is to shoot the camera at the front door of Cassidy's house. There is a guard right next to it, which is an absolute pain in the ass. We need him removed for what comes next. But first things first, I'm gonna set up everything for later, but I especially need to create a distraction for Spencer here because he has one of the 3 clues we're gonna get. And that's the perfect time at this point in the cycle to have him coming here and not one of the other guards. So I pick up the clue
A letter from Jane
and I drag him
called Zoe.
towards the box in the garage.
Looks like a draft and is full of explicit
But now I need this guard at the front door
Zoe and her
to be away.
having been appointed
Cassidy is making his way to the front door as well, so I need to do something, and in order to do that, I create a distraction here. At this point, it's super RNG. Ideally, you want the guard at the front door to go inside as well. But here, he doesn't, but he looks at the wall, so I decide to go for it anyways. And I drop a gun here for him to see once the panic is over. So here I wait a little bit. When they calm down, he's gonna turn around and see the gun immediately. There you go. And Cassidy is still on his way to the front door again now. But this guy is out, so that's good. Here I try to toss a first coin, but yeah, they don't care about it. I need them to start talking.
If the realtor doesn't show up,
I don't toss a coin in the garage because they just don't hear it, plain and simple. So I need that first coin to make the guard come a little bit closer. Here it's also a bitch coin, to be honest. I find that this one works well. I'm waiting for him to have the question mark above his head to be gone, so I can toss second coin. And when I toss it that way, it goes around the car like this, which is a good way for us to corner subdue him. Here I don't know what I'm doing. I'm leaning against the car. I wait a little bit. I put him in the box. And here I need to toss a coin at the perfect time for Cassidy. So that's now. And we're gonna get rid of him here. You can kill him straight in the garage. The people on the other side of the street don't see shit, which is funny, but that's how it is. Unfortunately, we don't have more space in that freezer over there.
Good work, 47.
So we're just gonna leave him here. It's fine, he's not gonna be found. And now I'm gonna go for the 2 other clues I still need. So to do that, I'm gonna go for the typical clues speedrunners get for that map, which is the one in the shed here. And here as well, I'm gonna hesitate a lot. I don't know what I'm doing at this point because this first part of the map was a pain in the ass for me. And I'm improvising a little bit here.
Damn.
So I'm gonna turn Batty, I think that's his name, that way so I can go around the shed and inside to get the second clue, which is right on the left when you enter. There you go. And I take the
James
shovel
is
as well
currently
for the
engaged
third
in a
one.
civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants James.
So he's in the way again, so I decide just to knock him.
Near the local creek. Batty claims it interrupts the nesting birds and a species of frog that has been declared endangered.
And here I don't remember if he can get seen or not, to be honest, so I just hide him in the shed and go get my shovel back and my coin, which I already got back, but here I double check. Now it's time for digging a little hole. Pick up the last clue.
A cigar box with a few cigars and a note.
And now we leave
Well,
for the Janus
this
kill.
is very interesting.
So here I decided to go fully around the neighborhood, because it's more safe after all. And here I arrive at Janus's house, but I see this guard, well, this cop who is an enforcer, and I wasn't ready for it, and I'm like, So that's where I decide to make my save, because at this point I have no idea how to deal with Janus. I wanted this first step out of the way, so I make my save. Now back to the safe. It so happens that this policeman is not that dangerous after all, you can hop above this fence easily. We take care of the first camera here. Now we have this guard, he's gonna have a smoke walking around, and you can just go like that and climb. You're not gonna get seen. Here, pay attention because there is a guard in the next room, which is probably triggered by proximity. In the corridor, 3 cameras, so you
Strange.
need to pay real attention to that, but first I want to get rid of the 2 guards here.
Go check it out.
So I'm gonna go for the first one. And now I need to go for the second one. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing. But I don't know why I decide to take the first camera out at this point, and the guard is gonna get a little bit panicky.
Command, you copy? Looks like we got trouble on our hands. Don't know what yet.
So yeah, here I hope he's gonna go through the door so I can subdue him. But he does not, and I decide to take him out here. Since I took care of the camera above the door, it's fine. Put him in the closet with his friend. And now it's time for getting rid of the 2 other cameras. You can do that from here. First one here, second one there. And now we're gonna bring Janus upstairs using the gramophone, but as always I get lost in that house. I start the gramophone, then turn around again to be sure it's actually turned on. The distraction is now created. He's gonna make his way upstairs with his guard. And now we can strike by taking away the guard first, and then going for our actual target.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up.
I'll decide to put them in the closet here. I don't think you need to. You can leave them there. But yeah.
Still.
And now we need to exit the house. So in order to do that, I'm just gonna go for that window here and jump in front of the house. Go around the neighborhood again to leave. And that's Whittleton Creek done. I'm gonna miss my exit here. There you go. Here I'm gonna have a few challenges completed. That's the new ones I didn't do before. I did them without finishing the mission earlier, so that's that. 10 minutes, not too bad. And now let's go to our next destination, which is Ambrose Island.
Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
So here I let the cutscene play because the timings are way better. The first thing we're gonna do is to pick up something to knock people with. So I take this torch. And then I make my way towards my first target, which is Crest. He's here, and since we have played the full cutscene, he's gonna be on his way at this point. That's where we're gonna get rid of these two guards.
It seems that Crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them both in one place would certainly save some time. Akka must be using the light to signal for Crest when she wants a meeting.
And here I need to toss a very specific coin to get the attention of the target. Weirdly enough, his guard is gonna send him.
Hey, could you find out what that was?
Right.
That allows me to have them 3 in that area. I tried all the techniques before, but I found that one thinking I was doing a mistake, but actually it's better this way. So now I'm gonna wait for them to go back to their routine.
I don't see anything over here.
Okay, whatever.
I wait for these two to turn their heads, and then I toss the first coin here.
Okay. Hey, would you mind? Check it out. Yes.
This one is gonna go for it, and then I wait for this one to turn away to toss a second coin on the other side. I knock this guy with the torch.
Heard something weird. I'm gonna go check it out.
He's never gonna be found here. And then the second guy is gonna go in the bushes here, where I can subdue him and have the body done already. And now we're gonna prepare for taking out our target. I'm gonna do that in that little house here. It's a little bit tricky because it's a trespassing zone, that house. So what I'm gonna do is set up a coin here and wait for Crest to go next to that door here on the other side. Now I'm gonna toss a coin in that corner because on the other side of the house there's a guy that can be attracted to that coin. I exit the house just a tiny bit because it's a trespassing zone. This guy is a pain in the ass.
Huh?
He sees the coin. And once he has turned around, I'm gonna strike. But there's a window also in that house and you can get seen. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Here I'm gonna wait a little bit too much. The door is open on the other side, but no one sees it. That's fine.
That's Crest taken care of.
And now we got rid of him. We pick up the weapon he has because it's useful for us later on. And we can leave. Now we are going to make our way towards the surveillance satellite. So here I shoot that camera and I hope for the guard not to be triggered too much, which is the case here. It's just gonna stay like this for a few seconds and then go back to his life. If he gets panicked, you're gonna lose time, and I'm not gonna be able to catch Aka cycle later on. But yeah, here everything goes fine. And here I stay away a little bit because I think if you go too close, they're gonna have a conversation that is triggered by proximity. So since I want them to split as soon as possible, because yeah, I'm on a timer here, I just stay away for a while, and now I'm gonna rush to subdue him quick. Behind that box. He's out of sight of the other guard. And I'm gonna put his gun on the other side here. Now the other guard is back, he's gonna see the gun.
Not another one. This is a disgrace, really.
And I get rid of him as well. Here, I'm not gonna hide the bodies because I don't need to, and I'm on a tight timer here. I'm gonna take care of the satellite the sneaky way. In order to do that, I need to get myself a knife here. And also a screwdriver on the other side of the thing. Here the cycle is perfect for me to do this, as you can see. And now I'm gonna use the screwdriver to open this grate here. I'm gonna use the knife to cut the wires. And then I'm gonna sabotage the thing by going here. And the good thing about this way of doing things is that no one gets panicked. Everything stays okay. That's why I didn't take care of the bodies here. I can just leave now, it's done. And now I need to rush for Aka because I want to catch the perfect cycle to get rid of her as fast as I can. The first thing I need to do here is to get rid of 2 cameras. That's done. And here I'm gonna make a slight mistake. I'm gonna shoot that door from far away, and this guard is gonna get panicked, which is a problem. Usually I was shooting that door very up close and nothing happened. But here he gets panicked and I'm like, ah, damn.
He's not here! Watch out!
She's in the house over there.
Anyone there? Someone needs to be taught some fucking manners.
So I decide to go for it anyway. I go inside. I drop the gun inside here instead of outside. It's fine.
Huh. Friend of yours?
Also, Agent Smith from Hokkaido is here. We're gonna save his ass, but first we need to keep him here. So yeah, here there's gonna be a little panic, so I lost a little bit of time. Just because I shot the door from too far. Of course, as always, she's gonna see the gun and send her guard away. I'm gonna wait for the right time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Well, you're the one in the electrified cage. I can wait.
Aka's out of the way. Good
I
work.
put her in the box as always, and now
Rest will pick up the pieces.
I'm gonna help Agent Smith because it definitely helped us in Hokkaido. So, you're free. And now I just need to leave. So yeah, too bad I lost a little bit of time because of that bad door opening with the silenced weapon here.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know we're still unsplit.
But that's fine, we're done. "10 minutes, not too bad. That would have been a sub 10 if I didn't make a mistake at the end here, but that's fine. And now we can go to our next destination, the Isle of Sgail. So here I skip the cutscene again because we are on a tight timing for Zoe.
Ah, one more I see. Won't you join us? Ah, I see someone's in a hurry to get inside. Well, no one's putting a gun.
So the first step for us is to get rid of the cameras. We're gonna climb here. And get rid of the cameras immediately. We are going to go through this window. Here you have to crouch walk, because if not you're gonna get spotted in master difficulty. I picked that gun because we're gonna need it later on. And now I need to make my way around these three. Obviously they're gonna put themselves not in the right way at that particular moment, so I toss a coin just so I can go through. Now these two people here, the guy has the key to move forward, so I need to get rid of them as well. I toss a coin in the corner.
You should go see.
I'm with you.
I need to go fast here. So I subdue that guy. He's out of sight of the woman. I pick up the key. A commemorative token here. I get the brick I picked up earlier to knock this girl. And now I'll go straight for the door because I'm a little bit tight on the timing here. Straight in the bushes to not get seen. And I make my way towards the kill zone. So here, I almost get seen, but that's the way it is. And I'm gonna put a gun right there, because as you can see, very soon Zoe is close. And the idea, as always, remove the guard with a gun and take care of the target. So she sees the gun.
Okay, I'll take it from here. Just sit back, relax.
You did run a
Why would you leave something like this behind?
Look, my advice would be don't
Toss a coin here. That gets the attention of Zoe. And we get ready to remove her from existence. There you go. I could have tossed the coin a little bit more in the corner, but that works.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia.
Now I waste a little bit of time here picking up things, but I shouldn't have, because right after that door right here, there's gonna be two guards coming my way. I just have the time to go in the bush.
Focus on the target.
That was a close one. Now we're making our way down, back to the kitchen area. I'm gonna hide these two and get a coin back. Now they are looking the other way, which is good. I'm gonna climb here. I almost get seen from apparently someone in front, but I don't know who. And here, unfortunately, I have to wait a little bit for them to turn around. Now I can go in and around the casket of Janus, which is right there. Drop down here. And unfortunately, this guard is in the way. So here, I just toss the token to turn him around. And now we can go towards this pipe here and make our way up the building. We're gonna go for this glass bridge thing. And here I need an automatic weapon because there is a door that is locked in my way. So I'm gonna get rid of that guard on the left. But of course, there is another one here. So I go on the bridge, I'm hidden behind this pillar here. And I need to go fast here because he's gonna come back, the other one. So fast but slow at the same time, because if I rush him, he's gonna see me. I take the gun I need. And now I'm gonna drag his body way down the stairs because I'm gonna send another guard here with a weapon later on, so I need to drag this guy a little bit further down. And now I'm making my way back up and set up the next kill. And here, yeah, I have a locked door in my way. So I'm gonna use the weapon I just got and hide straight in the box because obviously they heard it. Now Sophia is on her way here, but the constant is also, and that's a problem because I need to place a gun and a few coins on the floor because Sophia doesn't react to coin tosses. And you need to place them on the floor, but since the constant was there, I am a little bit in a problematic situation here, but I managed at the end to place a coin here and a second one inside here. That's gonna be pretty tricky here. Gonna be a very close call. But yeah, the guard sees the gun as intended.
Okay.
So she sees the coin here.
There. I like it.
She almost sees me here, that's crazy. She's gonna stand there for a while, but she doesn't see me, that's crazy. As soon as she's turning around, I can get rid of her. Luckily, no one heard that as well, which is good.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now to confront the.
And now I'm gonna pick up her things, and I totally forget about the guard I sent away with the weapon. He's coming back right now. I see it on the minimap at the very last second. Just for me to go back behind that door again.
Where it's quiet.
I'm gonna need to wait a little bit for him to leave. And once he's gone, I'm gonna make a save because I don't know if I can deal with the optional objective here at this point. I think it's doable suit only, but it's very tricky. I'm gonna realize that after. But I'll do a save here to try a few things. Now back to the save. Definitely with the rules of this run, there's no way you do that optional objective because you need to bring the constant down to the non-trespassing area, way down. And without gun distractions and lures, there's no way you do that, to be honest. I tried many things, but it didn't work, so I just make my exit here. I'm a little bit pissed off, so I'm gonna be reckless a little bit on these movements, but yeah. I exit nonetheless. Here I should have tossed a coin, but I do not, and I have this guy looking straight at me when I go down the ladder. But I manage at the end. And we are out. So yeah, I wish I could have done the optional objective, but yeah, there's just no way with the rules of this run. And even without the rules, it's very tricky. So yeah, 11 minutes, not too bad. And now it's time for our next destination, which is New York. So here for New York, we skip the cutscene as well. We start by shooting that camera. I'm gonna need a crowbar to go for the vault to get the data core. So my strat here is a little bit crazy. I'm gonna pick up this fire extinguisher, place it here, shoot it, and go straight for the toilet in the corner, because if not, I'm gonna get knocked by the fire extinguisher. No one saw me do that, so they get knocked, but that's okay if the bodies are found. I have my crowbar, and now I can make my way down towards the vault area.
maintenance have a look at the deposit box room camera? Broken one.
Yeah, Perez brought someone down there himself. The man is really hands-on today.
Man,
I've only seen
yeah,
him
I'm here
this
now.
proactive once before.
It's all clear.
You know, when we
Over.
had that bomb threat a few years ago.
Is he also running the...
Now that we are done here,
No, that's
I need to get myself a security key card. But first I have this camera on the way. So I shoot it and go straight for the nerd room. I'm gonna pick up that tranquilizer, but I don't need it at the end. And here I use the crowbar I got just earlier to lure one of the security guard from the vault here. I get my key card. Now we are ready to move forward. I'm gonna go through that door and use my key card. They are all inside the zone here, so that's good for what comes next. Here I have one last camera in my way. I'm gonna shoot it. And here sometimes one of the guards is coming here, so I go straight for that closet here, just in case. But at the end it doesn't move, so that's fine. I leave and use my crowbar yet again to open this cabinet and get the chloroform. After that it's the classic vault break-in. Chloroform goes in the ventilation. And we're gonna get rid of all these guys at once. Now, I get rid of the cameras, finally. I'm gonna pick up a key on that guy to open this safe. That's gonna give me the vault key card that I can swipe here. And now I can press the big button to open the vault. That's great.
This is the vault, 47.
And one last swipe to remove the laser grid.
You now have access to the vault.
And now I have the data core. I'm just gonna eject it and not take it. I realized that and I just pick it up.
Good work, 47.
It's an illegal item, this one, so I'm gonna leave it in that corner for the time being. The next step is to pick up a key for our exit, which is next to that guard who's sleeping on the job. And the last thing I need to get from here is the concocted files to trigger a mission story. It's in a safe here, but these guys are in the way, so I need to wait for him to turn around. And now I can open this with the key I got before. And now we are set. So now I'm gonna make my way back up the bank. I need to swipe the card again here. I'm gonna pick up the data core and place it next to the exit for later. I could have dropped it here, but I decided to go all the way next to the truck. There you go. We are ready on that side, and now I'm making my way back up to give the files to the reporter. So here I'm gonna need to come back here and get frisked, so I drop all my guns here. And I go towards the reporter to give her the files. That's gonna cause a stock market crash. That's gonna bring our target outside of her office up there.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
She's gonna be pissed off.
Let's make sure the information will be put to good use.
Now I'm gonna get frisked by that guy.
Fine day, sir.
It sounds like Miss Red has quite a scoop on her hands. My guess is this will cause a major market upset, which is sure to bring the director out from her fortified office.
Right, that's it. Keep moving, please.
Now that I'm here again, I can get my guns back. And I make my way up towards the place where she's gonna go after a long time to make a phone call. But before that, as always, no choice. I'm gonna need to use a gun again to remove a single guard. And I go in that closet. Now I'm gonna need to wait for a long time. Now, you have a stock crash, which is good. She's pissed off. She's gonna go downstairs. A few minutes later, she's finally here. The guard is gonna get the gun, as always.
I believe I found a weapon.
You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right?
All right.
Not another one. This is a disgrace, really.
Now that the guard is away, we're gonna wait just a tiny bit for her to turn her head the other way so we can get rid of her. There you go. And she's gone.
Director Savalas eliminated. Good work, 47.
Now we're gonna make our way towards the exits, but first you need to pay attention in here because you can get spotted. It's a trespassing area still. There you go. Now we meet the guard we sent away with the gun, so pay attention to that. We swipe that card quickly to go down to the vault again. We pick up the data core and exit, and we are out of New York. That's a good strat, this one. I liked it. I don't think I've ever done that before. "11 minutes, close to 12, not too bad. You have to wait a long time for her to come down, so that's where most of the time loss is. And now to our next and final destination for Hitman 2, Haven Island. Let's go.
Welcome to the Maldives, 47. The Haven Island staff is ready to receive you under your assumed identity as Tobias Reaper, a professional thief looking to retire from a life of crime. Ludmila Vetrova can be found in the public sections of the island, primarily tending to client needs. Stephen Bradley alternates between looking after a strict training regimen and working on a small private island, while Tyson Williams roams his large villa estate at the back of the island. This is it, 47. Eliminating the 3 owners of Haven should buy Miss Hall the time needed to do a full penetration and retrieval of the Providence partner data. Best of luck, 47.
So here we wait for the whole cutscene because there's gonna be a big waiting time for the first target. So the first thing I do here is to get the weapon of mass destruction, which is the fish, of course. And we need to get rid of that guard here.
Oh? Command, something ain't right. Down here. Stand by while I investigate.
There you go. I'm gonna grab his gun because I need it. And I'm gonna drag his body further away because that's where we're gonna kill Vetrova, so she definitely cannot see that body. So now the next step is to get rid of one guard that's gonna see us if we don't remove him, which is this one. So I'm gonna wait a little bit because Ludmila is now with Jason Portman here having a meeting that's gonna last for a long time, so I don't want the guard to leave too early. So he's definitely away while we kill her. So now is the right time. I'm just gonna drop my gun here. That's a long way away for him to get that gun to safety, so that's gonna buy us a lot of time. Definitely enough to do what comes next. So here I'm ready. I'm gonna wait in that bush for Ludmila and her guard to come. So here they are. So here it's a little bit tricky. I need to get the guard away from her. So I toss the first coin here. She's gonna send the guard as always.
It's probably nothing, but, you know, why don't you just go and check it out?
So now it's further away. I'm gonna wait a long time, hoping that only her hears the coin, but they both hear it.
Jeez.
But that's fine, they are far away from each other now, so I can toss a third and last coin. And here it's gonna be very silly. I'm gonna try to find an angle to use the fiber wire on her, but it doesn't work. But I finally managed to do it right at the time where the guard picks the last coin.
Ludmila Vetrova.
That was pretty funny, I really liked it.
2 targets remain.
Now he's gonna look for her a little bit.
Good ching.
He takes my last coin, that asshole. So I have no coins left now. I'm gonna pick up the key because Ludmila has the key to the mansion. But I have no coins left, which is a sad thing to realize. But that's okay because there is 2 coins right here at this bar. I'm gonna take them and make my way towards the mansion. The first thing we need to do before entering is to get rid of 2 cameras. They are right here. There you go. And there is 1 last camera in the way, up there. I'm gonna get rid of that as well. And now we can make our way in.
Never mind.
So I toss a coin here, because if I toss the coin below the stairs, she doesn't hear anything. I'm gonna need 2 coins for this one.
I wonder what that could be.
And I'll go for a second coin toss. And I'm gonna get rid of her with the trusty fish, of course.
I heard that. Show yourself.
There you go. I get my fish back and my coin. And I drag her a little bit more into the bush, but I don't need to. It felt safer. Now we're gonna make our way up. These 2 are triggered by proximity, so they're gonna have a conversation that allows us to go around slowly, because we are in master difficulty.
You know what I heard?
And now we can use the key we just got from Vetrova on that door. And now here I had a big plan of dropping my own gun to lure only the guard of the target. But it's gonna go wrong. Well, wrong and good at the same time. So here I wait a little bit because the cycle is not good. Here I have second thoughts and I want to put my gun a little bit further. And here is the right time. I open the door, but he's too busy coughing his lungs out. So the door closes and they don't see the gun yet. And after that I open the door again. And here I don't realize they actually see the gun, but I'm not sure. So I toss a coin, but the problem is by doing that, now the target is entering the room as well. So my initial idea was to just get rid of the guard, subdue him and get my gun back.
What irresponsible person?
And here I realize, well, I'm gonna lose my gun. Because they are both in the room. There's no way I subdue the guard without him seeing it. So I decide, fuck it, I'm gonna toss a coin to keep the target in the room and get rid of him. So yeah, I'm not gonna get my gun back on that one, but I don't need it for what comes next, so that's fine.
Whoa.
And that's Tyson dead.
Just 1 more target to go. Tyson Williams eliminated.
So here at this point, I have no idea where my last target is. So I'm gonna exit as fast as possible and try to see where he is. And here, I'm lucky, he's in the perfect spot for me to remove his guard. But here, I toss a coin, but I'm not sure who's gonna go for it. But I realize the guard is going, so that's where I decide to put my save. So back to the save now. The trusty fish is gonna make one last victim here. I get it back. And now I need to prepare for Bradley's death. But this woman taking a shower is in the way. So I get real over first. And now I wait for Stephen Bradley. I wait a little bit and I place a coin on the ground. So here the coin toss is a little bit tricky because you can miss your opportunity if it fails. So I toss it against this wall here.
Okay.
We close the door behind us and we can get rid of him. He's gonna join the lady in there and we are going to make our way out.
That's all we need to do from here.
And there you go. That's HITMAN 2, Silent Assassin, suit only, fiber wire only, with the default loadout and default starting location done. That was fun. I really enjoyed HITMAN 2 as well for this challenge. I learned a few things along the way as well, which is always nice. A little bit long on that one, especially because of the first target. You need to wait a fair amount, but that's fine. And yeah, there you have it. And that's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed the run. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment, that would be very helpful. But in the meantime guys, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.